Welcome back to the Lion Week in Review. We are in Washington, D.C. for the inauguration of Donald Trump. We hit the mall to talk with folks in attendance, ask them why they're here. We met a lot of different people from literally around the world who came to be a part of today's event. So we're here in front of the Capitol where lots of people have been gathered. And sir, your name?
Greg Donovan from Hollywood.
Hollywood, California. First of all, how are things in Southern California right now?
It's starting to get better. They're containing the fires and smoke. There's not that much smoke in the air.
Now, why are you here? You came all the way from Southern California.
Yeah, to honor the president. The golden age of America has arrived.
Are you, you're obviously a Trump voter, but you're probably alone in Southern California.
Well, there's a hidden minority, but it's becoming a majority little by little.
And why'd you make this trip today?
I had to come. To me, this is bigger than the Super Bowl, the Oscars, the Olympics, even Taylor Swift all put together. So,
are you disappointed that we don't have an outdoor event today?
Yeah, I am kind of, but you know, whatever it takes, you got to be here and welcome the president.
What is your hope for this administration?
Prosperity, goodwill, peace on earth.
And if you had one wish of this administration, first thing you'd do, if it were up to you, if you were president day one, what would you like to see Trump do?
The border.
The border.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice to meet you. So, sir, where do you come from?
Ukraine.
Ukraine. And is this your first trip to the United States?
No. It's I actually was to the last inauguration in 2016. So it's a great thing to come back and celebrate.
So, what does Donald Trump's inauguration, his presidency, what does it mean to you?
Oh, it's a lot because it's a change of times. I mean, because all the trouble we had in the Ukraine was linked to previous administration, you know, so it's a big hope coming back, and then we really hope for a change for good.
For Americans watching and listening, what should we know about what's going on in Ukraine right now?
It's a hard time, as you know, and we are willing to find peace, and which is not possible without the support of the United States, and we are really hope for the President Trump and all the people of the United States to support us and to finally reach the better times. I mean, to make people feel safe and you know, to because we lost so many lives there, as you know.
That's what I hear. It's thousands of lives.
Yeah. They say probably 100,000 people died. You know, and so it's terrible in the middle of the 21st century in Europe. You know, so. That's why we are looking for support here, and it's very probable that the war will be end soon with this.
Are the Ukrainian people supportive of your president, Zelensky?
Oh yeah, I mean they support efforts to peace, and it seems that Zelensky is willing to find a peace soon, and we hope so. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, but the main thing is to stop people dying and struggling, and you know, it's mostly the aim of the people now.
Well, thank you for talking with us, sir. So we're here with a Canadian, our first Canadian. We spoke with a gentleman from Ukraine earlier. You're our first Canadian. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Did you just come to town from Canada?
Yeah, we arrived yesterday by car.
Okay, now, this is great to talk with you because one of the things Donald Trump made so much news with just a few weeks ago was he'd like to make Canada the 51st state.
Exactly. Well, I see it as a way of putting pressure on our Prime Minister to change his policies and the government too, because the Prime Minister has been there for 8 or 9 years almost. And he damaged so much the relation between Canada and the United States, and also Canada's policy. So we are hoping that the pressure that Mr. Trump is putting will bring a change too in Canada.
There is obviously an abundance of security here in front of the Capitol and around the White House. You'll see area closed, and for miles in every direction on every block, this fencing, some half this height, some much taller, and at the end of every street and almost every intersection for blocks and blocks, dump trucks, police, what appear to be military vehicles, and helicopters circling overhead. Of course, they moved the inauguration from the outside of the Capitol inside of the rotunda. Only members of Congress will be attending it. Then Trump will make his way to the Capital One Arena, where several of his supporters who came to see him outside will see him inside for a second rally today. So, Malene, you're media out of Houston, you say?
Yeah, I'm media art. I got my bachelor in media art.
And what are you here covering today? The inauguration?
I'm here by myself. I just flew because it's my president won, so I came here to, feel the spirit of winning.
You voted for Donald Trump?
I vote for him.
Yes. And do you originally come from Houston?
No, originally I'm from Cameroon, Central Africa.
Cameroon.
Yeah.
What should people know about Cameroon and Central Africa here in the United States?
Cameroon is Africa in miniature. How you say it? Africa miniature in French? I don't know how to say this. Miniature in Africa.
Small.
Yes, small. Like Africa, the whole Africa, it can be resumed to Cameroon. So that's why we call my country Cameroon. So Africa miniature.
Are people in Cameroon, are they concerned about
Africa? You can find out the people in Cameroon.
Are they concerned about this election? Were they paying attention in Cameroon to this election?
Yep, because it will determine the future of our country. Trump don't like a dictator. Those people that stay in the country at the head of the country for so long.
Yes.
And in Cameroon we have a man that stayed there for like almost 40 years. We are tired to see him. I was born, he was there. So until today he's still there. You can't do that to people. The country is going so bad. So I know things will change, but it's not truly my concern because Trump politics is for America first. So every president should work for his country and people.
Why did you vote for Donald Trump?
I vote for Donald Trump because he's from America. He said America come first. So he's for his people. And I like that. Yeah. So he's here to work for America. So he showed to every president that you should work for your people. And you don't have to expect him to go work for the world. No, he worked for his people. We are here suffering. I'm U.S. citizen. I've been 20 years here in America. So I have my children here. I want a good future for them. And he's here working for American people, for the country, make us safe. Who won't like that? Me, I like that.
You came here legally, the right way.
Legally, I want my green card, diversified visa that they do the lottery. Yeah, the green card. They call it green card.
You live in Texas. Does our open southern border upset you?
We are suffering over there. We are suffering over there because of the illegal border, the open border that this actual administration did, and a lot of raping, and rape and kidnapping. Yes. Is a lot of Amber Alert over there like crazy every minute, every second. So we need the safety over there in Texas. We need it. We really need. So that's why President Trump is welcome. I'm telling you.
It is very, very good.
People don't know, but you should come to Texas and El Paso and all those to see what's really going on there. You will see. You will pray God to allow him to come and do the job. But people are here just talking. Oh, we love him, illegal, but they don't know the reality. Yes. So he needs to come and do the job.
Very nice to meet you.
My name is Rotem. I'm originally from Israel. Today I'm living in New York. I'm here been 6 months, something like that, for study at NYU. Yeah.
You've been following obviously closely then what's going on in Israel.
Yeah, of course. I'm following. I'm part of that. For more than 1 year. This is horrible situation. The war have stopped. The hostage have to back home immediately. And I'm here to support and appreciate Trump, all of his activity, all of his team activities for Israel. Continue to do that, and yeah.
There was a release of some hostages just a few days ago.
Yesterday, actually, Doron, Emily, and Rami back home, and we hope that all the hostage, 90 other hostage back home as soon as possible, and yeah.
Do you believe that happened because Donald Trump was elected?
Definitely yes. Trump promised us on election day all the hostage back home. And one day before he's sitting in the White House, they 3 of them back home. So I'm here to, appreciate my,
Do you believe peace can be achieved under Donald Trump in your region?
Donald Trump can do, I think, everything. But
The Abraham Accords were struck before he left, and very close Saudi Arabia and others were about to do trade with Israel, and then...
yeah, definitely. Yeah, Donald Trump has a good relationship with Israel. Everyone's know that,
Yes.
and that's have to continue. And I don't know if peace with around us can be realistic, but Donald Trump can do a lot of things for Israel, and we support him.
So we saw the flag, Hawaii for Trump. Are you from Hawaii?
Yes, from Hawaii.
Ooh, this is quite a change in temperature.
Yes, exactly.
Hawaii is not known as a red state.
Yes, it's going there. The cost of living in Hawaii, you don't get the help, from the local government or the federal government. Prices have gone up, wages have stayed the same, and people don't just want some change. And before, when Donald Trump was in office before, gas prices are low. People can put a savings away, maybe take a vacation, And now it's just everybody's pinching pennies.
So there you have it. It was an eclectic mix of folks that we spoke to here on the mall. And despite the fact that the cold and maybe security had something to do with the events being inside, it did not dampen the spirits of virtually anyone we spoke to here celebrating the inauguration of Donald Trump.